Greetings, royal family. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday. It is June 23rd, 2020. I had to look at my computer and make sure. Welcome back to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. How y'all doing today on this fine Tuesday? Warning, warning, warning. I want to give this announcement. Greenleaf, the final season, returns tonight. If you're watching this on June 23rd, 2020, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central on the OWN Network. And no, I am not being paid to promote the show. I'm excited that the show is returning. And unfortunately, it is the show's last season. But fret not, Greenleafers. There is a spinoff. I did talk about this one of these videos or one of these posts. So as you come in the chat, be sure to drop your hellos, drop your good mornings, drop your comments. Let me know how y'all doing. Thanks for joining. And make sure as you strolling in, you pay your entry fee by hitting the like button. That's it. Just thumbs up the video. That's it. You can share it if you like. You know, no biggie. All right, so my energy is very high today. Partly because of this iced coffee, hazelnut in particular. But anyway, I got a couple of topics that I wanted to bring to your attention and get your opinions on. You know, just a little chit chat early this morning. Let's get straight into it. So, SWIZZ Beatz. He apparently had an issue with Drake this past weekend. SWIZZ Beatz, he didn't hold back at all when he was speaking on Drake during his Zone Radio episode with Busta Rhymes. Baby, bus. Look at the picture, y'all. We love you anyway, boo. We love you unconditionally. Anyway, so on Saturday, June 20th, SWIZZ Beatz, he took offense to Drake, his inability to communicate with Busta Rhymes about a record that the two of them worked together on years ago. Oh, God, you know, I just don't think that there's enough to do. Like, anyway, let me reserve my thoughts to the end. Y'all know I get ahead of myself sometimes. Anyway, so there was a song that Busta Rhymes and Drake did together, okay? The song remained unreleased, okay? And that irked SWIZZ Beatz. So SWIZZ Beatz called him out, and he said, because at the end of the day, ninjas is the P word. Another way to call a cat a kitty. For real. What's up? Pop off. Let's go. This is what SWIZZ Beatz is saying when he's expressing himself about the fact that, you know, Busta Rhymes had a song with Drake that wasn't, you know, released. Busta, he tried to diffuse the tension because SWIZZ Beatz was on one. He was real hype. And Busta Rhymes said that there was no bad blood, you know, between him and Drake after the song leaked prematurely last week. So Busta's like, you know, I don't want to get it misconstrued. You know, he didn't come to me to make a record, you know, with me. He wanted to do Jay Dilla's beat. I guess that's a DJ, a beat maker. He said that's what it was about. That's all I'm saying. So in response, SWIZZ Beatz said that he had nothing personal against Drake. And if he did, he would, quote, shoot his plane out the sky. The following day, SWIZZ Beatz issued an apology for his statements against Drake, claiming that he was drinking while conversing with Busta and was in the quote-unquote wrong space. Now, OVO is someone who is affiliated with, that group is affiliated with Drake. So someone from the OVO clique, Chubbs, he offered his 2 cents, and he said, SWIZZ Beatz, we don't care about your apology. And he wrote on social media, we don't need no apology. It's clear you don't like us, so act that same way when you see us. P word, another way to call a cat a kitty. So here's the thing. This is my opinion. Share yours in the chat, or if you're watching the replay. SWIZZ Beatz is blaming it on the alcohol, right? He's a grown man. Listen, we know sometimes people get inebriated and a drunk speaks a sober mind, whatever, however the saying goes. You know what I'm tired of? I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100. Stop apologizing for stuff that you mean. Moving along. NICKI reigns. That was actually trending on Twitter. So NICKI got her number one. So 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj Trolls reaches number one on the Billboard Hot 100 Songs chart. So the song marks the first Hot 100 for Daniel Hernandez. That's what I'm going to call him. I'm not calling him his stage name. And this is the second for Minaj. Yeah, that's a good thing, right? There was some tension online. Some people were saying that this is not Nicki's song, or this is not really Nicki's number one. It was a lot of tension. I didn't get involved. I was just reading some of the comments on Twitter. Little Baby, he also had some good news. The Bigger Picture, and that is at number 3 on the Hot 100. And that's a good thing for him, because I don't think he ranked any of his songs ranked that high on the top 100. Anyway, so Daniel Hernandez and Nicki Minaj, the track is number 1 on the digital song sales chart with 116,000 sold in the week ending June 18th. And this is according to Nielsen Music data. And number 3 on streaming songs with 36 million US streams in the same span. So it drew 1.2 million radio airplay audience impressions in the week ending June 21st. That's for my nerds, fellow nerds who like statistics. So Minaj, she earns her second Hot 100 number 1. That's good. Say So with Doja Cat, the remix, Say So remix, that went number 1. So that's Nicki's number 1, I guess. She was featured on the album. But this song, Nicki Minaj is not featured on Trolls. This song is Daniel Hernandez and Nicki Minaj, right? So this would be considered her number 1, I guess, a collaboration, right? It's still her number 1. She's not featured on the song. That's how I look at it. Other people don't agree. Yeah, so the Barbs are happy, you know. The Barbs are saying we did this all over Twitter. So Trolls is the 5th song to debut at number 1 on the Hot 100 in 2020. Little Baby's The Bigger Picture debuted at number 3 on the Hot 100. The song was released June 12th, and it addresses the Black Lives Matter movement. And I am going to say this. The Bigger Picture is a song that I liked. I don't like or dislike Lil Baby. I just don't think Lil Baby is for me, you know, my generation, or me anyway. He appeals to a certain demographic, and that's great, you know. But I have to say this. The Bigger Picture, the song itself, I think it is a good song. You know, good job, young fella. And I think it's also a good message that he is getting across to his younger audience. That's my opinion, especially in these socially crucial times. You know, we hear a lot of music that is a lot of just noise and distraction. So for him to, I don't really know too much about him. You know, I know a couple of his songs, and I just check up statistics and see how he's charting or how he's doing, if he's trending and things like that. But I haven't dived into his music, but I did get an opportunity to listen to The Bigger Picture when it was released. And I said to myself, wow, you know, he has a young following. So this is really good for them to see their fave, you know, rapping about or sending out a message about something that's going on socially and being a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. So I commend him for that. Again, I'm not, you know, stuck on his previous works. I know he's very popular, but I like this, The Bigger Picture. In my opinion, no shade, I think that this song should have been number 1. But what do I know? Like I said, I don't follow his career per se. Any of his like his charting and his stats and stuff, I'll look at occasionally. Moving along, speaking of Lil Baby, let me tell you something. He said Walmart got him upped up. So Lil Baby, he is not feeling Walmart right now. And it's because the company is profiting off of his likeness. So images of recently images of Lil Baby's 4PF, 4 pockets full, the chain. It popped up on Walmart's website. Oh my God, with the item description as hip hop celebrity style fashion silver plated Lil Baby 4PF pendant. Y'all want to see the picture? So Walmart is basically selling a knockoff chain and pendant. Oh my gosh. Copying off of Lil Baby's 4PF, 4 pockets full. Yeah, this is a near perfect copy. So the diamonds on Lil Baby's actual chain he owns, and the cubic zirconia rhinestones on the are on the Walmart version, right? Lil Baby has, diamonds on the chain, and this one has obviously cubic zirconia rhinestones. So Lil Baby wasn't pleased after seeing the picture of the chain being replicated by the billion-dollar company. So he again tweeted, "Walmart got me up." Wow. I thought that this was funny. He wrote this on Twitter. Now, it's unclear if Baby will take any legal action against Walmart. I didn't see where he said that he was, but he made it clear that Walmart got him blanked up. Now, I will say this. When I actually looked at the advertisement on Walmart, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, right? Everything that you see on Walmart, it's just like eBay and Amazon. Everything that you see on Walmart is not necessarily shipped and sold by Walmart, right? They'll sell these third-party companies will sell their items on Walmart's site, but sometimes when you read, you'll see shipped and sold by blah 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 company, right? That means that it's not shipped and sold by Walmart. So you might have a huge headache when it comes to returns and things like that. Anyway, so this is a third-party company selling these chains on Walmart's site. Here's the thing though. Here's my question. Even though it's being distributed by a third-party company, it's being sold on Walmart's website, right? So is Walmart not responsible for this, for this knockoff, if Lil Baby decides to sue or something? Or maybe Walmart is a huge entity. I'm pretty sure that they're smart and they made this third-party company sign paperwork like, look, you can replicate whatever you want, but if the owner of the design comes after you, we ain't got nothing to do with it. Tell me what you think. I would like to think that Walmart is smarter than that. Moving along, y'all. I had to save this for last. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to come across as a little judgmental. Matters not. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. So Emily B and Fabulous are expecting another child. So Fab, he posted recently on his IG, greatest Father's Day ever, or something like that. And of course, some people, just like myself, who have strong opinions, shared their thoughts. Now let's rewind. I like to go down memory lane, right? This is a rocky one though. Remember when allegations of domestic violence, was circulating about, or we seen it, there's video, that almost cost Fab his career, right? Things were looking real bad for him for some time. Aside from like critics giving their take on his alleged actions, he lost out financially when some of his performances were canceled as a result of him being arrested. You remember? Do you remember? Right? But him and Emily, his longtime girlfriend, possibly his wife, allegedly now, Emily stayed. They stuck it out. So they're expecting their third child together. And again, social media has a lot to say. So Fabulous, he was accused of physically attacking Emily B. Billboard, they did report that an incident between Fab and Emily B took place back in March 2018. The rapper allegedly became enraged when he discovered that Emily was in LA without his knowledge. Do you remember? Now, according to police reports obtained by Billboard, he sent threatening texts to Emily B, writing that he wanted to hit her in the head with a BAT, and he wanted to rhymes with spill her, but, quote, did not want to go out like that. Do y'all remember? Well, at some point, things turned physical, and leaked hospital records revealed that Fab hit Emily B with such force that 2 of her teeth had to be extracted by a dentist. Y'all remember that? Right? There was also video circulating. This I will never forget. This is why I don't like watching certain things, clicking on certain videos, because certain things are really tough to watch. TMZ, they released a video that showed Fab threatening Emily, her father, and her brother, and he had something in his hand. You know, I'll leave it at that. And he did eventually turn himself in and was booked on charges of aggravated assault and threats, right? Threats. You know what I'm saying? Gotta watch what I say. Now, he did accept a plea deal that kept him from going to jail. Instead of serving any time, he was sentenced to a domestic violence prevention workshop. Must be nice. He did go on Hot 97 after all of this went down, and he talked about the incident, and this is what he said. He says, this is Fab's words. I'm not playing the audio. I actually typed this word for word for y'all. From the video point, it looks crazy. I'm not trying to excuse myself. It was really more of like an internal thing with us going through the motion of what was happening. Can anybody tell me what the hell does that mean? What does that mean? Anywho, he goes on to say, our emotions and a lot of things that was building up with our relationship and our family. I apologize for coming across in a light that I wouldn't want to be represented in. You hear that? Quote unquote apology. He goes on to say, people make their opinions and it's hard to, after the fact, change somebody's opinion on seeing a video of something because people still see with their own eyes and they just make their own judgment. Again, we saw video surveillance of him being very aggressive and he had something in his hand. He was cussing her out. She was obviously scared. He was cussing her father out. He was cussing her brother out as well. So unless this was a Mona Scott Young production and it was heavily edited, what is it that we, the viewing public, could have misconstrued? FABO. I'm just saying. Anywho, seems like they put up a united front since the incident, right? If you watch Love and Hip Hop, you know that he failed to acknowledge his relationship with Emily B in the past. You know, when, like I said, when she was on Love and Hip Hop. Oh my God. But now he's after the situation, oh my God, he was boasting about his love for her on social media. He was like, I love her, yada, yada. Now, Emily B has never spoken on what occurred between them. And maybe it's best that she doesn't. But she did post a few like weird messages on her Instagram story when all of this was going down, like hinting that their relationship was worth fighting for. It was just weird. A lot of weird stuff going on. Well, anyway, fast forward, Fabulous, like I said, he announced on Father's Day that he and Emily are expecting their 3rd child together. They both have, together, they have 2 sons, and this time they're welcoming a baby girl. So Fabulous, he's also like a stepfather figure to Emily's older daughter, adult daughter, actually, from a previous relationship. So his caption on his Instagram under the picture of the sonogram, got the best gift ever for Father's Day. #GirlDad. Okay. I wish a lot of people don't need to be using this #GirlDad because no, sir. No, sir. Just because you have a daughter doesn't mean you're a girl dad. Like, isn't Kobe Bryant is the one that started that, right? Yeah, he didn't exhibit any of these behaviors. Anyway, so like I said, during Emily's time on Love and Hip Hop, she expressed that Fab didn't acknowledge her publicly and referred to her as his wardrobe stylist. Remember that? Well, she revealed that she wanted to marry him and she wanted to be with him. At the time that she was on the show, I think they had already been together for like 10, 11 years or something like that, but he wasn't claiming her. Recently, rumors circulated that Emily B and Fab secretly married, but it hasn't been confirmed. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they were married secretly, because that way she probably got married shortly after this situation, so she wouldn't have to testify against him, right? Dearest Emily B, wife, the title of wife, right, may sound better than, quote, girlfriend, but sweetie, single sounds much better than stupid. And I mean stupid in the most respectful way possible. If she likes it, I love it. We're just gonna forget about like that video and we're gonna celebrate, hey Fab, happy Father's Day, congratulations. So another child is going to be brought into a possibly abusive, toxic household. I don't celebrate stuff like this. Call me a hater if you want, whatever. It makes no difference. This is nothing to me. This is nothing to celebrate. I'm being real. If your homegirl was in a relationship like this, think of like your sister, your closest friend, your mother was in a relationship like this, right? And all of this same stuff that went down with these two went down with your homegirl. Your homegirl already got like, 2 kids with dude. And it gets bad. Homegirl ain't got no ring, nothing. Your homegirl's boyfriend doesn't claim her. He's doing him. Same scenario. And then your homegirl tells you, oh yeah, we having another baby. Just stop and think. You're going to say, oh my God, girl, congratulations. No, you're not. You're not going to say congratulations. You are not going to say congratulations. You're going to be terrified, right? And yes, I understand that people can change. I get all of that. And again, I maybe shouldn't have used the word stupid, but I just mean that in the most respectful way possible, because exiting an abusive relationship is not as easy as some people may think. You know what I'm saying? But this is sad. This is not a congratulatory moment, in my opinion. This is really sad, and I'm a bit worried. So, Royal Family, this concludes this episode of the Morning Boogie. Be sure to drop your comments if you're watching the replay. Thank you for clicking on the video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you drop your respectful comments. So those of you who joined the chat, you get perfect attendance today. And you get a gold sticker. You get a gold sticker. And you right there, yeah, you get a gold sticker too. I'm just being silly. Like I said, my energy is very, very high today, or high right now. So that's a good thing. This caffeine is going to wear off, and I am going to crash this caffeine and sugar. But anyway, it's been real, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining me today. Make sure your notifications are on. I will be back with another video sooner than later. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We'd love to have you join our conversations here amongst the royal family. All jokes aside, man, those of you who come in the chat and express your opinions, I'm never going to get tired of saying this. I promise you, because I ask simply that, you express yourself, just do it respectfully. And there's a majority of you, a majority of you do so. And it creates a good flow of dialogue amongst other commenters and with me and you. And I just want to say thank you. I'm appreciative of that. Excuse me. I'm very appreciative of that. So I'm wrapping this up. So chat amongst yourselves in the chat. Everyone bid your, goodbyes to everyone. I'm going to let this roll a little bit so you can get time to chat, because I realize once I cut this off or hit stop recording, it shuts off, and sometimes some comments don't generate like after the live or whatever. Anyway, so chit chat amongst yourselves. So Royal Family, I'm signing off. Until next time, peace.